Domestic violence affects men, women and children from all walks of life and from all cultural, social and economic backgrounds across all parts of the community. Domestic violence is the use of physical or emotional force or threat within close adult relationships in a way that causes harm or distress to victims.
Look at me, turn around. Will you turn around? Morning. Flowers look well. Stupid bitch.
You guys, come here. Oh, now mind that broken stuff, okay? We're just trying to watch some cartoons. Mummy's gonna tie this up. Go on. Go.
The elephant stretched out his long trunk and reached up into the tree.
Hello, Women's Aid.
Hello. I need to speak to someone, please.
Okay.
Do you want to give me your first name?
It's Claire.
Okay, hi Claire.
My name's Susan.
I need to get away from my partner. I know the signs when he gets like this. I can't go through it again. He doesn't have me or anything. You do believe me, don't you?
I do believe you.
Okay, listen Claire, you'll need to pack a bag for yourself and the kids. And it's really important that you bring ID with you.
And any other papers you might need, like a benefits book.
Okay, let me give you our address.
Okay.
The police are available to help in all cases of domestic violence. There are dedicated domestic violence officers working in each area who are trained to investigate reports of domestic violence and to offer support, guidance and information to victims. The domestic violence officer can assist you to access other support agencies. Victims are encouraged to report any instances of domestic violence to the police.
Shoes on. Keep away. Come on, girls. Right, everybody, out we go. Now, wait there. Wait there till Mummy locks the door.
Wait there to Mummy.
Let's go.
Careful. Open the gate.
Careful.
You mind the gate.
Hello, Claire. Hi, I'm Susan. We spoke earlier on the phone. Hello, come on in.
Hello.
Okay, Claire, you just make yourself at home now and I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Not going back this time.
Okay, well these are your main options. You can make an application to the housing executive to be rehoused. We can support you and the children for as long as it takes. We also work closely with the social worker and she can be very supportive.
What if I want to get back into my own house? What do I have to do then?
Well, you can apply for a court order. It's a big step and there's plenty of people here to help you through.
No. What do I need to do?
It's possible to apply for emergency court orders immediately that can take effect right away. Full orders take longer to process We can protect you and the children in the long term. Claire's solicitor could explain all of this to you fully.
I don't have a solicitor. I wouldn't know where to start. Paul has a solicitor, but I can't very well go to him. Would you be able to help me?
There are a number of experienced family solicitors that you can choose from, and depending on your circumstances, you could be entitled to legal aid, and that would cover all the costs.
Okay. A lot to take in.
Take your time and think it through, Claire.
The housing executive can repossess a tenancy where a partner has had to leave because of violence or threats of violence by the other partner. Such violence or threats could be directly aimed at the partner or at other family members living with that partner.
Hello, you must be Claire. Have a seat, Claire.
Thanks for agreeing to meet us at such short notice.
No problem, Linda. Have a seat. Okay, Claire, I just want to explain to you what you can do through the courts. In cases such as yours, you can apply for an emergency protection order, which will protect you from your partner. And the court, in fact, may decide to remove your partner from the house.
Oh, what would I have to do?
Well, from what I've heard, you would be entitled to apply for an emergency court order this morning. I'll just explain. It's a private hearing, and when we attend court, it will be simply yourself, myself, the magistrate, and the clerk of the court. There'll be no other members of the public allowed into the court, no press. Linda will have to wait outside, and it shouldn't take very long. I'll just take some details now and we'll prepare a statement. The magistrate will read that statement, you will confirm that it is your evidence, and if he's satisfied, he will grant the court order. And that order then will be sent to the police today by the court office and then will be served on your partner.
Would that be it?
Well, it's only an emergency order which will be granted today, and that would probably last between 4 to 6 weeks. It will stay in place to protect you until there is a full hearing. And at a full hearing, both you and your partner will be able to have your say.
And after the full hearing?
These orders can take different forms. In some cases, the court can grant a non-molestation order, but the parties actually can continue to live in the one household. And in other cases, the court can grant orders against a person to restrict them from coming within a certain area where you live or work. So each case is dealt with on its own individual circumstances. In your case, Claire, what I think we should do is apply for both the non-molestation order and the occupation order. And if you're successful, then your partner will be excluded from the house, and then you and the children can go back home.
How long would this order last?
If a full order is granted, it will probably last 18 months. Really depends on the individual circumstances of the case. Just take your time, try not to be too nervous.
I understand. I'd like to go for emergency orders today.
Okay, Claire, I'm just going to take some personal details from you. Then we're going to prepare a full statement. So if you could just tell me everything that has happened, just explain to me in your own words what has gone on and why you've left the house.
Paul and I have been together for over 6 years. 6 years at Christmas. I left work when I had the kids. Guess I just felt lonely.
It is important to note that as well as physical threats or abuse, domestic violence can include non-physical acts, such as emotional and financial deprivation and persistent verbal abuse.
It's just, his whole face just changed shape.
Okay, Claire, I'm just going to have this statement typed up, so if you just wait a few moments. Okay, Claire, if you could just have a read through that statement, just make sure it's all correct. Okay, now Claire, if you're happy that the written statement's correct and there's nothing more you want to add, you could just sign it at the bottom.
Yeah, it's just, I don't want him to know where I am.
Okay, well, we'll ask the court to keep that address confidential. I'll have it removed from the statement. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now, if you would go down with Linda to court, I will meet you down there. I have a few things to do before I go down, and we'll meet in about half an hour. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Morning, Your Worship.
Good morning. Have a seat, please.
Miss Ignew, if you could take the testament in your right hand and repeat after me. I swear by Almighty God
I swear by Almighty God
that my evidence
that my evidence
in this application
in this application
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
If you state your full name, please.
Claire Agnew.
Thank you.
Now, Miss Agnew, I'm going to show you a statement, and if you could just confirm to His Worship that you have read that statement over and you prepared that statement with me this morning.
Yes, I did.
And is that your signature at the bottom?
Yes.
And are the contents all true and correct?
Yes.
And do you adopt that as your evidence before this court?
Yes, I do.
Your Worship, that's the applicant's evidence, unless there's any further questions.
Well, I'll just read the statement then. Just a few questions, Miss Agnew. Where will your partner go if I exclude him from the house?
Well, his mother lives nearby us, and he can stay with her. And he has a brother living in Belfast.
And will you be able to make arrangements for him to meet the children?
Well, I don't mind him seeing the kids. My solicitor said she'd sort that for me.
Well, in the light of the evidence I've heard today, I'm going to grant an ex parte order. That will be for a period of 5 weeks, and therefore this matter will be heard in full on the 9th of May. I would like to stress that this is a temporary order. It's designed to last until the full hearing, at which time both of you, that's you and your partner, will be invited to give evidence. It's very important that you attend the full hearing, otherwise the emergency order will lapse. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
It's obliged, Your Worship.
How did you get on?
Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You did really well, so the emergency order was granted, and that's the first bit over with.
What do I do next?
Well, a copy of the order will be sent to the police today, so you contact the domestic violence officer later on today to confirm it's served, and once it's served, you can go home.
Okay.
So I'll see you again before the full hearing. I'll bring you into the office and we'll go through your statement and prepare you for court. So if anything else happens at all, if you just jot it down.
That's great, thank you.
Okay, so I have some other business in the other court, so I'll see you later.
See you again.
Okay,
Thank
good
you.
luck, Claire.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's get you back to the house.
Linda?
Oh, hello, Claire. How you doing?
All right. It's just getting the kids their tea.
And how are they?
They're okay. I just wanted to ask you, do you think you'll have got the orders by now?
Well, we could ring and find out.
Could you ring for me?
No problem. I know the domestic violence officer in your area. I'll ring now. Hello, this is Linda from Women's Aid. I'm just ringing about an ex-parte order issued to Mr. Paul Curry this morning. Could you let me know if they've been served yet? They have? Great. Okay, bye. It has.
I don't know if I want to go back right away.
That's perfectly fine. You and the children can stay here for as long as you need to.
This can be a very stressful time. Women's Aid can provide support for women within the refuge and women who choose to stay with family or friends.
Well, hi Claire, how are you?
I'm a bit nervous.
And how are the children keeping?
Oh, they're great. My sister's minding them today. We've been back in the house about a week now. Women's Aid have been really supportive.
You've been doing really well.
I started a course at the refuge with some of the other women. It's just great meeting people who've been through the same thing, you know.
Well, that's great to hear now. As you know, we've got a court hearing coming up and it's on the 9th of this month. So I just want to prepare you for that. Now, it'll take place in the same court building as before. But on this occasion, your partner and his solicitor may turn up.
Okay.
So we're going to go through your statement because that will form the basis of your evidence. I just want to take you through that to see if there's anything we need to add to it or anything you want to expand on. So we just read through your statement first. Okay. So what actually will happen at the court, Claire, depends on whether or not your partner is agreeing to the order. If he's agreeing to the